Hi everyone, I'm heidiroro and welcome back to my channel. I hope you liked last week's Spring Festival tutorial and I wanted to kick it up a notch this week. So if you want to recreate this look, then let's get started. Alright, so I am going in with the 35O palette by MORPHE and I'm so excited to bring this palette back. I haven't used it in a while, so we are going in with this beautiful orangey shade right here. It's kind of like orangey tan, but I think it's perfect for the crease. And I'm just using the MORPHE E22 brush. And once everything is all blended out, you're just going to take a clean brush and just blend a little bit more so that nothing looks too harsh. Now that we have a super blown out look, we're going in with a more tapered brush. This is the MORPHE M332. We're going in with the next shade over, which is kind of a tan brown shade, and we're using that in the outer thirds. Basically what we want to do is do a greater than or less than sign on both of the outer corners. So I really like doing kind of a diagonal shape this way and that way. Again, with that same big fluffy brush, this is a MORPHE M505 brush. With no product, I'm just blending everything out so nothing is too crazy. With the same M332 brush, I'm going in with this rich chocolate brown shade right here and just using it on the bottom of the outer corner. Basically, you're just buffing it out one more time because you want everything to look more blown out, very seamless looking. So that's the look I'm going for today, especially because we are going to put a lot of glitter and, you know, a lot of gems on her face. I don't want the eyes to be too crazy, but just enough to, you know, enhance the eyes. Taking a small pencil brush, I'm going in with this deep chocolate shade right here and really making that bottom outer corner a little bit deeper. And you're just buffing it out because it might look a little weird with the pencil brush, but you want to use the pencil brush so you distribute the right amount of pigment because it is so dark. You don't want to go in with too big of a brush or else your eye is going to look too smoky, and that's not the look we're going for. We just want a little bit more definition on the outer corner, so that's why we want to apply with a small pencil brush, and then you just buff it out with a bigger tapered brush so that everything blends seamlessly. Now I'm taking my STILA Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow in the shade Rose Gold Retro, and this eye pigment is just ridiculous. It's so pigmented, like really they're winning the game with these. So I think it's perfect, especially if you're going out to, you know, festivals. You want something that's very travel friendly, and this is super travel friendly. You're not going to try to take loose pigments and glitters in tubs or anything like that. So something like this is super easy. And you're just going to apply directly with the applicator, starting with the inner corner. Ooh, girl, it's so cold. You're just gonna go above that lid, kind of creating your own cut crease. And then we'll blend it out. Woo! Yes, that looks beautiful. Just using the other side of the brush. And I know this might look a little funky right now because I stopped right in the middle, but we are going to buff it out and apply a little bit more of that dark shade in the outer corner, just so none of the lines look too crazy. These shadows are very wet, so you don't want to open your eyes too quickly. I know I look a little weird right now because like I'm talking with my eyes slightly closed because I noticed that it'll kind of transfer. So like you'll see some skipping, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that it is dried before moving on. So I'm going back in with this chocolatey shade right here, and I'm just gonna blend out that outer corner just so that line with the STILA Magnificent Metals is not so like abrupt. So I'm just touching where the end of the shadow goes and just blending in on top of it. So now we're going to apply some eyeliner just so at least the top of my eyelids will look more complete, and then we'll go in with all the glitter and the fun stuff. I am going to be using the STILA Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner in Intense Black. 5 hours later. And you definitely want to use a more waterproof liner, especially if you're going to be out and about all day in the hot sun. Like, you need your stuff to stay on. With the same pencil brush from earlier, we're going back in with that same transition shade and applying it to the outer thirds. And then going back in with that chocolate shade, doing the same thing. We're going to use this champagne shade right here to highlight that inner corner. I went ahead and applied some mascara and put on some flutter lashes in the style SLAYLA. Now comes the fun part. It's the glitter, it's the gems, so that's what we're going to do. I went ahead and I ordered some of these guys. I think I just ordered it from Amazon or Joann's, I forget. But I ordered both of these. This one for sure is from Amazon. The packaging it's like nice because they're in little different compartments, but there's like holes in that the stars kind of fall out really easily. So that's why I have it in like a Ziploc, because there's a lot of fallout. Honestly, you guys can do whatever you want, whatever design appeals to you. If you want to just go with this look, do you know? But for me, I want to do something a little bit more fun, a little bit more festive, since it is a festival look. So what's nice about this pack is that it has 3 different sizes of gems. It has like a really fatty looking one, a medium sized one, and smaller ones. So I'm just going to take the biggest gem and get some eyelash glue, whatever you have, and I'm just going to apply it directly on the back of this and let it dry for a little bit. Once it's a little bit tacky, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Kind of want to do like a bead headband above my eyebrow, so that's the kind of look I'm doing. I also want to do some like glitter tears and have some stars falling around my cheeks. So that's the kind of look that I'm going for. Again, you guys can do whatever you want. This is really for you to be creative and have fun, honestly. So I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna do the rest. So I am going to use the same STILA Magnificent Metals, and I'm going to create some tears. And taking some Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner, I want the tears to pop out a little bit more, so I'm just applying the glitter directly onto the tears as well. And also I'm adding it just like in that eye region, just to like blend everything. And I'm using it like flat, so it kind of blends easier. I'm going to be using the pinky or the silvery stars just right below my tears. Alright, so last but not least, you want to make sure you have a long-lasting lippy. I'm applying the LIPSENSE Long Lasting Liquid Lip Color in Bella. You want to make sure you shake it up Unlike most lippies where you kind of swipe back and forth, this you only want to go from one direction to the next, let it dry, and apply again. The more layers you apply, the darker that it gets, because if you do go back and forth, you're gonna have skipping with your lips, so you don't want to do that. So you wipe off the excess and go from one corner to the end. Let it dry a little bit before you apply the next coat. One last coat. So you could leave it on like this if you want a more matte color, but I like having my lips a little bit more glossy just so that it feels more hydrated and comfortable. So I'm also using the LIPSENSE moisturizing gloss on top. And that's it for today's festival look. If you want to do anything a little bit less extreme, go ahead and do that. If you want to kick it up a notch like I did, do that as well. Whatever you want to do, makeup has no rules. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! With the applicator. There's a fly. I hate flies. With the same pencil brush, with the same